we've talked about your experience being with a record label as well as being independent. So as someone who's experienced both sides of the coin, what are some of the key differences between these two routes when it comes to your team, music release strategies, and creative control?
Right. They're pretty different, honestly. And the biggest part about it is that when you go into a record label, generally it's all in-house. So you get you're going to get everybody, marketing, and they have their press people, they have their videographers, they have, there's some freedom, especially if you're a bigger artist that's making a bunch of money. But as an independent artist, I was able to pick who's the Little Dreams music video. I mean, that's Joel Robertson, who's worked with, Justin Bieber. But it was an expensive music video for me to make, but it was my choice. And it was like, I want to make the prettiest video possible. And I love Joel. And that's something that I might not have been able to do with the record label. And so you build your own team instead of walking into a team. And so I would say that's kind of my favorite part about it. And it's made this whole experience different. And I think overall better.
Definitely. And kind of going into that, how has the fan base connection with you and your fans changed when they invest in you versus the label?
Right. Oh, it's so different. It's so different. It's really exciting because we're releasing, the first investment is coming in for the investors, because we were able to raise $30,000 in investment with Bumper Collective. And, for me to be able to say, they're going to get an email. It's like, hey, we've got some funds for you. But the ask was so easy because I knew that they knew that they knew that it was me that, that was asking for it, and not just where's this money going? What is this? What's happening?
Right.
And so then it's way more exciting for me because I'm going to work hard for them because these people believed in me, and that built me up. But it also makes me work because I want them to get paid back. When you have a record label, you don't know, it's hard to know where the money's going. So anyway, that was a really special part of the whole thing, was knowing that, wow, these people believe in me. They're paying money for this.
Yeah.
they think they'll get back, but they don't know that.
So we've talked about this a little bit, but in present day, you've done private gigs, you have such a strong social media presence through your latest release. How else have you adjusted to COVID-19?
I've done a couple cool things. I actually gave, and I'm still doing a little bit, but I gave some private lessons for mandolin over Zoom.
Oh, that's cool.
That was really fun.
So cool.
Yeah. And it's just really sweet because listeners bought mandolins and started playing mandolin so that I could teach them. And I don't really, I'm such a mandolin geek. To me, that's the best compliment ever, is I play the mandolin because of you. I'm we're going to be best friends forever now. So I love that. I have done, I think we mentioned before we started the interview, is I have not been as good. I've been so impressed by some of my friends, how much I did a lot of live stream at the beginning. Now I'm doing more of the social distance shows. I am writing, I'm recording, which is so exciting. So I'm going to be recording some covers, and then also we're releasing a new song soon that just got a spot on MTV Teen Mom. So
nice.
I'm excited about that.
That's so exciting, though. So going into that, how did that come about?
It's crazy because, leaving my record label, I don't have publishing. So that's one thing I don't have right now. And it was something that we were all talking about and working on pre-pandemic. So that will happen soon. But so this awesome writer, his name's Randall, he and I wrote this song called Brighter Days. And we had no idea when we wrote Brighter Days that there would be a song that was needed so much. And it's basically just about having hope when it feels very hopeless. And so he's with a great publishing company, and they set it up for us. So yeah, so that's exciting. You never know with movies and film, TV stuff, you just they just tell you, you got it. You're whoa, when is it happening? Next month, cool. We wrote that song a year ago. That's great. So yeah.
Okay, so you have like the balls rolling still in COVID. That's awesome. So this is my last question. Hopefully your fans are watching this and other people who are discovering new music can listen to your music. Um, to your fans and supporters out there, what are things that they can do to support you and other independent artists like you?
Yeah, what a great question. And so it's so tough sometimes because there are people that are going through like a lot tougher things than I am, right? I mean, so I have a home, I have food on the table, I have health, and that is such a gift. And so I don't take that for granted. But in the entertainment industry, which is pretty much shut down, there are lots of things that people can do. Of course, buying merch is huge. So if you love t-shirts, you love vinyl, yeah, go and grab that from your favorite artist's merch shop online. Stream as much as you can, and just and also I've been really blessed by the interaction. So just writing it like there's these huge artists that can't see everything that people write. Like Taylor Swift is not going to get your DM, right? But indie artists are, and they're really going to appreciate it if you comment on their Instagram and say like, this song really helped me today. Like it means a lot to us. And since we're not able to hear that from you right now, out loud on the road, it's been a big gift to me. So I'd say that.